Hey Vince, it's John. Hey, since I don't have much going on at the moment, I figured I'd make you a video. Right now, we're standing in what we call the shop. It's a 40 by 60 cinder block building that's located in space number 43. At the back of the shop is also the apartment where we live, which sort of explains why 43B is not what we consider to be a rentable space, thus giving us only 42 spaces to rent. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go down, get in the car, drive down to the other end of the park, and then turn around, look at the other side of the park, and then we'll stop at one of the fixtures and one of the ones that we have that available for either sale or rent right now. So in this shop here, typically we'll come in and repaint doors here, or refinish cabinets, or we've got 2 ovens that we're storing right now that are ready to go in. And of course all the raw materials that we readily have on hand. Excuse me. Alright, let's go have a drive. This is outside the shop. That cinder block wall denotes the east side of the property. That is over there, that's one of the neighbors who runs a restaurant supply store. So that's his warehouse, basically. And this is our area. And that's my Jeep. And that's the truck we're going to get in. Roll down the window because it's a little hot today. Alright, so there's the shop, Andrea's car, my Jeep, shed, there's one chain link fence. It's basically our private area. There's a gate there, so you can close that off at night. This is number 1. It's also the easternmost unit that we have. That's number 2. That's one of ours. We own both 1 and 2. This is number 3. We don't own that one. Number 4, this one belongs to Mike. We don't own that one. Number 5, the yellow one, we own that. Number 6, we do not own. This is number 7. This is one of the ones that's available for rent or sale. We'll come back and look at that in a minute. This is number 8. This is one of the fixtures that's available for sale. We just redid the exterior completely last year. That's why it looks brand new. Going over a speed bump. Number 9, one of the fixtures. Number 10, we don't own that one. That guy's a contractor. Number 11 is a fixture that we own. This is Virginia's place. We don't own that. We own 13. This one. And this one we own 14. And this one 15. And this one 16. Now we used to own 17, but 17 is one of the ones that we had that was rentable at the moment, and we sold that back in the beginning of the year. 18 we don't own, and 19 we do not own. So that's pretty much the end of the park. Let me go up here and turn around. So this is the back of the park. People can come in and out here. We're coming out at the Kingston Drive in case you Google Earth this area. I'm going to turn around right here. Here's a look at the very southern or western edge of the park. The blue one we own. That's one of the one that's available for rent. Or sale. We've got it listed, I think, for 12, I guess. And next door is Moira's. She works for the county. We don't own hers. Then David's. We don't own his. But the interesting thing, those 3 trucks down there, we owned those up until recently, and those are 2 side by side that we sold to people who are now in the process of fixing them up. We like it when people add value to the park by improving their own units. Here's a look down where we just sort of came from. This is the north side of the park. We don't own most of the units on the north side of the park. We don't own these 2. In fact, we only own one coming up. We sold another one up here. This one here with the white van in it. We own that one. Although these are people, that's an example of somebody who's lived here for a long time. They've painted it, put up the porch, and are maintaining it basically as if it were their own. Alright, we're going to go into where the hell are we? Number 8. Sorry, I didn't narrate the last few because I'm trying to not run over stuff. Alright. This is number 8. I'm going to turn off the camera now. I'll turn it back on once we're inside because I got to muddle with a padlock and the door lock. So I'll see you inside. Okay, Vince, this is the inside of number 8. What we did on number 8, like I said, we resheathed the exterior. We replaced the windows and all the doors. In replacing the windows, we cut down the number of some of the larger windows. That's why you see there's a window there, but not there. And so when we talk about this one being a fixer, basically the new tenant would have to come in and put some insulation in that hole and either put sheetrock or some paneling over it. The other thing that we would do that we don't like is we would replace this carpet and probably fix those cabinets. But from the standpoint of a tenant, as I tell people, you could move in here today and work on this stuff and not, have to be living out in the driveway out of your car. Some things like this countertop are a little loose for my liking. This isn't the standard of what we would rent. This is actually subpar. We're going into the back. We, what else did we do to this? Re-skirted it. We had the electrical here upgraded. That's a big thing. But again, as you can see, this thing doesn't need, it needs a little cleaning on the doors. Put that door back up. Either stretch, I would replace the carpet, but some people would be happy stretching them and just cleaning them. And replacing the vinyl in the hall. But, other than that, it's ready to go. And this one is selling for $8,000. Again, sort of the constraint that we're having is that's $8,000 cash. So if you want this, you got to bring cash. My suggestion would be for the new person to carry a note with at least half down, and after properly screening the tenant, carry that note for, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, we're going to go next door to number 7, which is right over there, and that's one that's ready to go. You could rent that tomorrow or you could sell it tomorrow. So again, I'm going to mess around with the keys for a minute to get in, so we'll just mysteriously pop in there. All right, I'm going to turn off the camera now. See you over there. Okay, now we're inside of number 7. In fact, let me just walk in the door, get a feel for the layout. There's the door. We walk in. Close the door for a minute. You got a bathroom here. Totally redid this bathroom. All new plumbing, new flooring, new sink vanity, all that sort of stuff. This is the front bedroom with new carpeting. When we take a unit back after a tenant's been in it, we typically restore it to this condition. New paint on the walls and on the ceiling. Going out here into the living room. New laminate flooring in the living room area. All new windows. The old windows were a little hard to open, so we replaced those. New subflooring and vinyl in the kitchen. There's a kitchen area. New stove, new base cabinets, new counter, new sink, new faucets, new hardware. Basically everything's new. New refrigerator. Go back here to the laundry area. And this unit, even it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, would probably rent for, let me think, probably $420, $450, probably $450 actually. And or it would sell for, hang on, let me give you, this is the back bedroom. I think we've got this listed for, again, a new service panel up there. And a completely new bathroom, new footprint. In fact, the sink used to be here, and there was a bathtub here, and the floor was completely rotted out. So we replaced all the flooring and decided at that time that it might be a little more user-friendly, shall we say, if we put a shower in. So that's what's going on here. As I said, this one's rentable for $450, or I think we've got this one listed for sale for I think it's $16,500. And again, we get a lot of inquiries, a lot of people looking at it, wanting it, but they want us to rent to own, carry the note kind of thing, which we're not in a position to do at the moment. So this is typical of when I describe one that's ready to rent or available to be sold. This is what we're talking about. And again, to look at number 8, the one that's a fixer, there's that. Okay, I think that's it. We'll drive down the last bit of the north side of the park, and then I'll upload this. All right, I'm gonna turn it off now and get back in the truck. All right, we're back in the truck. We're backing out. Hold on, I don't want to run over those railroad ties. Here on the left is 37. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath that we've got available for sale, or, well, I guess it's sale, but it's one of those that's ready to go. That's the 19,001. This is the only available lot that we have. We have a lot of people asking about it, but there's another story behind that, so talk to me on the phone about it. And the rest of these are tenant owned. The guy there's in the Army. This guy here's a mechanic. These people run a restaurant. And these people, what's a single mom, she works at the high school. And here we are back at the shop. Alright, let me upload this. Let me know if you have any questions.